Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Saving Salvage. Right, in today's video we have got, there she is, the S3. First drive video in the S3. Let's just show up. There she is, all parked up, all ready for her first road test. I've also got the MOT booked for today as well, so I've taken a bit of a punt that the road test is going to go well, and so we're going to give her a nice little drive and then hopefully just drop her straight off to MOT. I've checked over the car, everything that I can test for is all good. Oil level, all the doors work, etc. Just tested everything, everything's all good. So we are ready for the maiden voyage, first time on the road for probably about 5 years. So let's get her in, let's set up the camera, get inside. Secret key hiding spot. So yeah, bear with me, this is the first time I will be driving with a camera in my face whilst we're going, so if I swear I'll have to edit it out. Safety first. Right, let's just turn this off. Initial drive. I've put some fuel in it, so we got some fuel. Cold start. So hopefully this is going to go well. So I'll start off by taking it nice and slow, warm her up, get her up to temperature. Hopefully the turbo won't be seized, because I'm sure it hasn't been boosted for a very long time, so it may be interesting to see how it works. Just take her up to 3,000 RPM. Impressions are good. Gearbox is quite, it feels mechanical, which I like. It feels not clunky, it just feels like you can feel it proper putting into gear. You can proper feel putting it into gear, which I like, because it just gives it that old school feeling. So far we're good, it's driving well, doesn't pull to the left, doesn't pull to the right. Wheel bearings all sound fine. Driving in a straight line. Haven't tested the brakes yet actually. Just coming up to a roundabout. Seems good. Turning's fine. Just feels nice and tight still. Can't hear any noises. Feel the turbo starting to boost then. Obviously I want to get it warm first. I want to get all the oil properly in the grooves. But so far, the first mile just feels like this car's been on the road for the last 5 years. Doesn't feel like it hasn't been driven at all. Right, just turn around here. I'm going to leave myself plenty of room pulling out here, because just in case it doesn't boost and goes into limp mode or something. Right, let's do a second gear pull. Feels good to me. Can hear the wastegate chatter. So there is some boost in there. Let's just slow down and try it again. We'll go for a third gear pull. From 3,000 RPM onwards. There was a little bit of stutter there at 4,000 RPM. I wonder if that's just because it physically hasn't spun that fast for 5 years. I don't think it's gone into limp mode because it's still boosting, but there's just a little stutter. Let's put it under load. No, it's still boosting, and it didn't stutter then at 4,000 RPM. So I wonder if it just needs a good proper clear out, a good thrashing. Could do a second. Did it again then, but this time at 5,000 RPM. So I'm just wondering if it just needs a good thrashing. I'm gonna keep doing it because it's not going into limp mode or anything. Let's do a third gear again. Absolutely perfect all the way up the rev range then. Still pulling hard. Stop! Brakes. Let's test the brakes. Brakes work. Let's do around this roundabout. Just trying to let the trucks go. So it gives me a chance to pull. This engine's wondering what the hell is going on. Clutch is good as well, by the way. But towards the end there, I was doing second and third gear pulls absolutely fine. So I think it just needed a good clear out. But initial impressions, drives really nice and drives exactly how I would want an old S3 to drive. Gearbox is a lot smoother now, actually, now it's warmed up. So the next thing we're going to do, she's booked in an MOT in about half an hour. So now test drive is complete. I'm happy. I'll take her down for MOT. Finger crossed, she'll pass. Right, guys, I just thought because I'm not 100% convinced on that boost problem, because it did happen a few times. So I thought, right, I'm just gonna have a quick look under the engine bay and just have a first obvious look, just check for any vac lines, splits in any pipes, and look what I've come across. We have a split pipe which leads directly to the diverter valve. So that will affect our boost. So I'm hopefully that will be our little boost problem that we've got, and I'll get that replaced, and hopefully that will sort our boost problems. But for MOT purposes, that will be fine. I'm just going to put a little bit of tape around it and take it for MOT. That won't affect emissions or anything like that. They don't road test it on MOT, so that'll be fine for that. I'm going to order a new pipe and hopefully get that fixed, and that will sort our boost problems. Well, I've just picked her up from MOT, and I got some bad news, guys. She's failed. She's failed absolutely miserably. No, I'm only joking. She has failed, but she has failed on wishbones. And here is the MOT certificate. There you go, look. Direction indicator, colour offside, rear, which I did spot in the when we were checking all the lights. I did tell them to do it. They obviously didn't do it for MOT, so, but they will replace the bulb, and it's there. Look, suspension arm excessively worn, near side front lower, and offside front lower. So what I have done, many of you will be happy about it anyway, because the wishbones are pretty rotted through anyway. I have ordered 2 new wishbones that are complete with all bearings and bushes, or no bearings, complete with all bushes. So we're going to replace those front and right, and then hopefully that means she's going to pass. Advisories are just brake pipe corrosion. When it was in the air, a trick that, well, it's not really a trick, but what we do is just paint the brake calipers, coat them in a layer of copper grease. It just helps prevent corrosion. So it's basically just giving them a coat of protection to help them stop them from perishing too much in the future. But for some reason, covered in grease. Brake pipe corroded, covered in grease. Well, I don't know how he knows it's corroded if it's covered in grease. So those 4 bottom ones are a load of rubbish. But no, they weren't corroded. I just coated them in grease, use a paintbrush and put some grease on them. It just helps prevent them from going rusty. So all we've got to do is, I've already ordered them, just done it on the, as soon as I got back, ordered 2 new front wishbones. They will do the indicator bulb, so hopefully when they turn up, go back for a retest, and I will have a nice Audi S3 with 12 months MOT. Right guys, I thought while we're here we'll do a very quick update on the S4 since it's parked outside. S4 is all done, all good to go. As one guy commented about the tint on the near side, it looked horrendous, and also I couldn't see bugger all out the near side wing mirror. So I have now removed the window tint, so it doesn't look stupid and it matches the offside front. So she is all ready to go, all now put back together fully. Just needs a nice clean, but she is booked in for MOT tomorrow. So I've got the plates, oh sorry, I am just waiting, I've got my fog light to go back on. I am just waiting for a grill which should turn up hopefully on Friday, but it can go to MOT without the grill, that's not an issue. The plates are on the way here now because I've finally got the logbook come through. So she is booked in for MOT tomorrow, and then we can do a first drive video, and I'll do a full cost breakdown on this as well, because then she will be done. So that's the update on the S3 and the S4. Quite a good day to be fair. We have taken the S3 for its first road test. No major problems, there was just a very slight boost leak which I wasn't 100% sure on, but I have now got it back and found that we have got a split hose on top of the engine. So hopefully that will be our boost problem. So we're going to replace that and take it for another road test, and hopefully that will be our boost sorted out. We've also taken the S3 for its MOT, and it's just failed on 2 wishbones, and I mean I half expected it to, because wishbones, bearings and bushes are the only real thing I can't test in the workshop, because I don't, MOT ramps use a shaker plate on the front wheels, and they just move the car, move the front wheels left to right, up and down, just to check the bushes and bearings. It's something I can't do on a 2-poster ramp, so half expected it to be the case. So we've ordered 2 new wishbones, and that will be guaranteed the S3 passed its MOT. So that's good. And also we've just done a quick video on the S4 there as well. That's just waiting plates, and that is now done as well. So that is also got its MOT booked in for tomorrow. So we'll do a first drive, MOT, and a full cost breakdown on the S4 to come. Right, that's it guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you do enjoy these videos, please do give it a like and a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please do head over to my Instagram page, which is saving_salvage, just for a few updates during the week. And that's it. Right, cheers guys. I will see you in the next video.